The contestants in the latest series of Think Big, Building Business Championship Series, where 12 SMEs from very different economic sectors competed for 1 million rands worth of injection into their business over 10 weeks. It was grueling. They were set some ridiculous challenges and they came through with flying colours. But of course, there can be only one winner of that grand prize of 1 million rand. And it was won by the Cape Town-based entrepreneurial sisters, Louisa Rademan and Christine Buchanan of Olif Natural Products, to grow their business dream. And we cannot imagine the step that they're about to take. We're also joined by the two presenters, Derek and Nobontu, who have done a fantastic job. Guys, I have to start with the congratulations. Well done. What was this journey like? We were joking just now, saying now you've really got to take your business to a higher level. Has it sunk in that you guys have won $1 million?
I don't think it's sunk in 100%, but it has been an amazing journey. If you think we just shy of 4 years our business, where it started with a gift, and we received the ultimate gift through the Think Big challenge. Louisa and myself started in the kitchen. We quickly moved into bigger spaces. We furnished some stores, and now we're
sitting with a responsibility
yes.
to carry our business to another level. Are you feeling that pressure now, Louisa?
I think obviously the pressure is there, but it's an extremely exciting time for us. We've worked very hard on a growth plan that we did present to Think Big. And we finally got the opportunity to actually execute the plan. So we've got amazing plans for Olif, and we're very excited to actually do it.
It's amazing when it actually all starts coming together. And of course, the wonderful sage-like advice that you guys have been giving starts to pay off. Derek, what has this journey been like for you guys, having that bird's eye view, watching them really come of age?
I've been called many things, never sage. Thank you. It's like holding up a mirror. You're forced in the process of giving advice and criticism with love to reflect on your own existence, in my case, as a small business owner. And it's up my game, and that's been cool. The other dimension is, of course, to project these authentic South African stories to the rest of the country. I believe, and Ubuntu and I believe, that small business has a critical role to play in restoring dignity in our country. And that was why I, in particular, joined the team.
And you really have sent out a very proud message. And we can, as individuals, as small teams, make a very big difference in the world around us. But it does require the commitment, the right kind of advice and support. And this has been, I think, a cornerstone of this series. Is I've, as an entrepreneur, have loved watching it. How much have you grown through the journey?
Sure. It's been, like Derek says, it's been incredible to watch people's journeys and to reflect on their journeys. But also, it's really been awesome to hear stories, authentic South African stories, how people grew up, how they're influenced by their backgrounds, by their parents, to be able to start building businesses, how that all impacts how they build their businesses. That for me, has actually been the biggest story throughout this whole thing.
Looking back, what set them apart? What made them ultimately stand above the rest of a very strong field?
I think that halfway through the series, we had a challenge where we gave the top 6 100,000 rand to spend in a month on the dreams that they'd pitched to us. These guys, they were so innovative in the way that they spent that money, and they backed it up. They backed it up with research. They really did. They backed it up with a whole lot of support, and that, I think, for me, is what made them stand out.
Yeah. The decision ended up being unanimous by the board of directors, so they won everyone's heart and mind in the process. I would say they dreamt big, they leveraged, and they were meticulous in execution.
Yeah.
And all 3 elements are critical.
You've got to tick those boxes. So I'm going to ask you to close us out here and give some advice to other entrepreneurs looking back over the journey that you've had, taking the hard yards. Maybe if I can get a word from both of you, Louisa, starting with you.
I think if you love something and you've got a passion and you've got a dream and you've got an idea, nothing can stop you. We've got amazing support in our country. We've got a young country. We've got growing entrepreneurs, and you must just take that challenge and push yourself, and enjoy it.
Christina, yeah?
I would say don't take no for an answer. If you don't come right behind this door, go to the next door and knock and knock and knock.
And don't stop knocking until you get what you
until
want.
you get there.
Christine, Louisa, thank you so much. How do I say it? Olive.
Yes.
Olive. Remember that name, Olive. It's going to be going places. Derek, Nobuntu, thank you guys for doing an incredible job. You play the role of mentors as much as presenters, and I think they owe you guys a lot as well. But what an awesome program. Makes me think very favourably about what's coming up next season. So we cannot wait. But guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Now, I know a budding entrepreneur herself, Ilana, has been inspired by this, eh?